What's going on, Bulls fans? Welcome to another episode of Chicago Bulls Central, your number one spot for everything Chicago Bulls related. And unfortunately, we got another bad update. Zach LaVine is officially ruled out in tonight's game against the Miami Heat, and it seems like signs are pointing towards Zach LaVine is going to miss Friday's game against the Washington Wizards as well. We may not see Zach LaVine make his season debut until the home game against the Cleveland Cavaliers. And so it's brought about a lot of questions for the Chicago Bulls. What's going on here? How serious is it? Is the series more serious than what we're made privy to? Well, it seems like Zach LaVine spoke out to it. He was interviewed by Miami interviewers, and he did say that, it's not that he tweaked anything. It's not that anything's hurt. It's just It's just management, and we will see it a couple of times throughout the season. So what this points to right now is that, considering the number of back-to-backs that the Bulls have, considering how tough the season starts, that the Bulls maybe just don't want to start off Zach LaVine in that area. They want to wait. They want to make sure he's going to be good to go for the home game on Saturday. Now, that's not to say that I agree with that. I think you got to open up the season with Zach LaVine on the roster. You want everybody healthy, available to play, and I understand the knee management issue. Even if you have to give him a minutes restriction, I would have rather see Zach LaVine play in this game tonight. But again, that's just me. From a fan's perspective, they have so much other things to do and worry about. I'm sure they're projecting things out even further, looking at how they want to get when's the best days to get Zach some rest and things like that to manage that knee. But at the end of the day, none of us, as much as we fuss, as much as we don't like it, it's not going to take away from it. Zach LaVine is not playing tonight against the Miami Heat, which makes it interesting. Who steps up in Zach LaVine's absence? Is it going to be Kobe White getting the start? Is it going to be Javonte Green actually starting at guard? I doubt that, because then that makes your backup four position a little bit even more thin than what it is. Maybe Alex Caruso. We'll see who ends up starting in place of Zach LaVine. But everything that I said in today's earlier video still stands, right? The Bulls still need to come out and play well today. Win or lose, they need to come out. They need to execute. We need to see it. This Bulls team still has plenty of talent on it, especially when you look at the bench and how just the firepower we have coming off the bench for this team. I'm not counting them out against the Miami Heat, even without Zach LaVine. I know some Bulls fans think that, or feel rightfully so, that without Zach, this is going to be an L, and it very well may be. But I still need to see this team play to compete. I still need to see this people step up in Zach LaVine's absence. I still need to see the coaching staff, Billy Donovan, everybody. How are they going to utilize the players that they do have and that are going to be available? Yes, it sucks that we don't have our $200 million man to start the season in our season opener. Regardless of what goes into it, it sucks. It is what it is. And while it's understandable to get him some knee management, this is still just a weird situation, right? It's weird that to start off the season after so much has been made in offseason about Zach LaVine having that bounce back, Zach LaVine looking back good, Zach LaVine being fully healthy, that we're not starting off by seeing it, right? We may have to wait to the third game of the season to see Zach LaVine on the court for the Chicago Bulls, and that is going to be cause for concern for any Bulls fan. But you can let me know what you think about everything down below. Who do you think steps up in the absence of Zach LaVine? Who do you want to see starting in place of Zach LaVine? Let me know all that down below. But that is it for me on this update episode. We still will have our pregame show, halftime hangout, and live postgame shows all today for the opening of Chicago Bulls season. So make sure you're following the show at Bulls Central Pod. You can send us any feedback, questions, comments, concerns, bullcentralpod@gmail.com. Lastly, if you want to leave a text and or voicemail, the number to do so, 773-270-2799. We're the number one spot for everything Chicago Bulls related, because you guys, like I like to end every episode on, go Bulls. Love you guys. Peace, y'all. It's still C-Red today, too, by the way.
This has been a presentation of the Break Media.